another edit in VSCO. We're in the library and I'm adding a photo from the gallery. Gonna go to pictures, picking an image of Mount Washington. They're in Central Oregon. I've got to decide on which one of these two images I'm going to use. I'm going to go ahead and use the horizontal image. Looks to me like it's got a little bit more dramatic shadow for us to start with. Import successful, and let's open it up and start looking at filters. I have the filters in my VSCO ordered alphabetically. You can use settings to order them in whatever order works for you. I generally try out that number 5. It's one of the older filters just because I like the fade on it. And I also like the color. Let's try 4. 4 is real similar in color. 5 simply increases the fade. And then I use that as a baseline. I accidentally alphabetized A10 as well. And so it comes right after A1. I like the blue on that A1. A10 has a little bit more warmth and distance. And gonna look at the C filters, a little too sharp on the color, although that C2 is a nice balance with purple, blue, pink. And then the green in the foreground is a little dark, but I do like that balance. Checking the E's, gonna skip those, don't have the same sense of distance. Skipping the F's, going through G, no. Oh, that's a nice sense of distance, but the color is washed out and too warm. Too cold there, too green there. Too harsh. Headed through the J filters now. I do not actually remember what the J stands for. I'll click on one of these. Oh, minimalist. And into the K filters. That is vibrant, but really too bright for me. That's a nice black and white. It's starting to feel like no matter what filter I pick, I'm going to end up with something good. I'm going to compare this. What am I at again? I have not been paying close attention. I've just been working my way through. Going to go back and compare that LV3 to 5. I like it better. And the A10, I like it better. So LV3 is my new baseline as I keep working through the filters. I do like the color on that M4, but is that blue too hard? LV3, I just have better definition. Go through the P filters. Such strong highlight filter. Really strong color over the top. That P8 has a really good sense of depth, and we're going to compare that back to the LV3. That P8. I used that filter on the last photo that I did. I just really like the depth there with the clouds. S4 has kind of a soft, distant look to it. I like that. It's kind of a green-yellow tint to the top and red there in the foreground. I might come back to that. That SE2 almost makes the mountain look too evil. And let's just take a quick look at the black and white options in the X filters. That X4 is a nice sepia tone. And what was that S5? I really like the color balance on that. We're going to go with the S5. Go to tools. Let's just try darkening that. Try lightening it. Putting it back at 0. We're going to leave that alone. We're not going to warm it up at all because I really like the tone. Not going to fool with the contrast, but am going to try out the fade. We're not going to put any fade on that. Going to check out the tint, going to purple, going back to green, going up to a +1 on purple, down to a -1 on green, back to base. We're leaving that alone. See about just a little bit of a boost on saturation. Why not? We're going to go ahead and do that. Try bringing down the sky. That does give it a really nice vintage feel, where we've taken away a lot of those bright whites. I'm going to tone that down just a little. Get a little bit of that white back. And then let's see about colorizing those clouds. Pink, blue, green, yellow. I kind of like the yellow beige. Even better, orange. Let's go ahead and look at the beige. It feels like I end up using beige a lot, or this highlights cream. That is a little too much. Let's go ahead and click on a 4 there. Go over and try the shadow. Blue for the foreground. Purple for the foreground. Red. Orange. Yellow. Green. That blue seems to match that sense of distance. Is it too strong though? Let's go ahead and keep it at 6. And then we're going to save what we've got, open the image, and send it over to the gallery, which is going to take a little while I sit here and wait that progress bar zooms over to the right. And then we just sit, kind of hold tight while my phone does whatever it is that it's doing that the progress bar suggests has already been done. I just think of myself as growing in character every moment that I am sitting here, stuck. And the save was successful, so now I'm going to go over to the gallery, open that in my VSCO cam folder, and we're going to send that to the Picasso folder so I can open it on my computer, crop it, and schedule it on Instagram. There the upload goes.